Now we will see how to find gain margin and phase margin of the given open loop transfer function in analytically. There are different ways to find gain margin, phase margin. One method is a graphical method, where in the graphical method we have bode plot, polar plot and so on. And also we have analytical method, and in analytical method we do all the calculations and we can find out what are the gain margin and phase margin of the open loop transfer function. So let us take the analytical method here. So what are the steps that we need to follow to find the gain margin and phase margin? So before going to see gain margin, phase margin, let us see what are the phase crossover and gain crossover frequencies. The first one is, I'll define it as omega PC, phase crossover frequency. Phase crossover frequency is the frequency at which the phase angle of GH of j omega is minus 180 degrees. So in bode diagram we already seen the frequency at which phase plot crosses minus 180 degrees. We can also define this way as the definition is given. It is the frequency at which the phase angle of GH of j omega is minus 180 degrees. Then how to find that? So for the given transfer function GH of a, substitute S is equal j omega, get sinusoidal transfer function GH of j omega in terms of j omegas. Then after that, for GH of j omega, write the magnitude and phase angle expressions. So once you write the magnitude, phase angle expressions, we know that omega PC, at omega PC phase angle is going to be minus 180 degrees. So take this phase angle expression, equate it to minus 180 and solve for the omega. So that omega is omega PC, which is the phase crossover frequency. So we can also find this omega PC another way. We have GH of j omega. Now rationalize the GH of j omega and separate the real part and imaginary part and equate the imaginary part to 0. When you equate imaginary part to 0, then when you solve the omega value, that omega is omega PC. Either way we can find the omega PC. Next is gain crossover frequency. So what is gain crossover frequency? It is a frequency at which the magnitude of GH of j omega is 1. So in magnitude plot we have seen the omega GC is the frequency at which the magnitude plot crossing the 0 dB. In terms of dB it is 0 dB, but absolute value it is going to be 1. So as per the definition, the omega GC, it is the frequency at which the magnitude of GH of j omega is unity, is equal to 1. And what are the steps? The first two steps are same. I have GH of S open loop transfer function, substituting S is equal j omega, get the sinusoidal transfer function GH of j omega. So now write the magnitude and phase angle expression and equate the magnitude to 1. When equate magnitude to 1 and solve it, then the corresponding omega is the omega GC, which is a gain crossover frequency. Now then we can, once we have the omega BC, omega PC, omega GC, then we can find out what will be the gain margin, phase margin. We will see what is the gain margin. To find the gain margin, first step is find out omega PC, which you already seen. Once the omega PC is available, substitute the omega PC in the magnitude expression. So wherever omega is there you replace with omega PC value, then get the magnitude. That magnitude is, I will call it as MPC. The magnitude at omega PC. M standard for M is magnitude, PC means phase crossover frequency. So once you have MPC value, then gain margin in dB we have formula minus 20 log MPC. Therefore 3 steps here: find out what is omega PC, find out what is MPC, and third step, the gain margin dB is equal to minus 20 log MPC. So this way we can find out the gain margin in dB. Similarly, phase margin. So to find the phase margin, first of all find out what will be the omega GC, steps which are already given. Now find out the omega GC, substitute this omega GC in the phase angle of GH of j omega. So once you substitute this, and whatever the phase angle you get, that I call it as phi GC. So phi is the phase angle at omega GC, so phi GC. The next step is the phase margin formula 180 plus phi GC. Again there are 3 steps. The first one is find out omega GC, the second one is find out phi GC, and the third is phase margin is 180 plus phi GC. If you follow these steps, then I will get what will be the gain phase margin. Now we know the concept of gain margin and phase margin is applicable for only minimum phase open loop transfer function. If you have non-minimum phase open loop transfer function, we can find out gain margin, phase margin, but we cannot say whether system is stable or not. The investigation of stability is not possible with the concept of gain margin, phase margin if the open loop transfer function is non-minimum phase transfer function. So it is strictly applicable for minimum phase transfer function. So to understand this, let us take examples. The first example, the problem statement goes like this. Find the gain margin and phase margin and closed loop stability of the system whose open loop transfer function is given by GH of S is equal to 10 over S into S plus 1 into S plus 2. So open loop transfer function is given. So once open loop transfer function is given, we know the steps we can follow. Sometimes characteristic equation will be given. If the characteristic equation is given, then you can convert that into open loop transfer function GH of S, because characteristic equation is 1 plus GH is 0, we can find out what will be the GHS. Sometimes the closed loop transfer function is given. If the closed loop transfer function is given, if that is a T, then by assuming open loop unity feedback, then you can find out what will be the open loop transfer function. G is equal to T divided by 1 minus T. So this formula we can use it and we can find out the open loop transfer function. So to find gain margin, phase margin, we want open loop transfer function GH of S. If it is unity feedback, only G of S. So that transfer function is given to us, right? So first of all, I want to find what will be the gain margin. To find the gain margin, we know we have to find omega PC, right? So first take the GH of S. GH of S is given 10 by S into S plus 1 into S plus 2. Substitute S is equal to J omega. The open loop transfer function can be any form. It can be pole zero form or it can be time constant form. Any form directly we can do, since we are doing the calculations, for any transfer function we do the calculations. S is equal to J omega. So GH of S is going to be 10 divided by J omega into 1 plus J omega, plus we have 2 plus J omega. So this is the sinusoidal transfer function. Now find out what is the magnitude. So magnitude is equal to, numerator is 10 divided by J omega, magnitude is omega, and 1 plus J omega is square root of 1 plus omega square, and again we have 2 plus J omega, square root of 2 plus 4 plus omega square, 2 square plus omega square. So this is the magnitude expression. What will be the phase angle? For phase angle, numerator is a constant, therefore 0 you will get. In denominator I have J omega. For J omega it is directly minus 90. So 0 minus 90. So next again the next term will be minus tan inverse. I need to write imaginary part by real part. Therefore omega by 1. And again minus tan inverse omega by 2. So phase angle is minus 90 minus tan inverse omega minus tan inverse omega by 2. So magnitude is available, phase is available. Using these two, then I can find out gain margin, phase margin. So first we'll see omega PC to find the gain margin. What is omega PC? It is the frequency at which the phase angle is equal to minus 180 degrees. Expression is available, equate it to minus 180 degrees. When equated to minus 180 degrees, we have minus 90 minus tan inverse omega minus tan inverse omega by 2 is equal to minus 180. Then you can cancel all minus. Then I can take this 90 to other side. Therefore, what will be this? So you have tan inverse omega plus tan inverse omega by 2 is equal to 90. Now apply tan on both sides. When you apply tan on both sides, tan of this is equal to tan 90. Tan 90 is infinity. And here this will be tan A plus B formula. Then we can write tan A tan B divided by minus. We have tan A plus B, AB minus A plus B minus 1 minus AB. So we know what will be the AB. You can easily substitute here. When you substitute omega plus omega by 2 all divided by 1 minus omega square by 2 is equal to infinity. Then you reverse it, then you will be getting equal to 0. That means 2 minus omega square by, so 2 omega plus omega is 0. Then if you take this other side, then we will get 2 minus omega square is 0. So omega we can find out easily, that is root 2. So this omega is the omega PC. Omega PC means phase crossover frequency. So what we have done here, we equated the phase angle expression equal to minus 180 degrees and we solve for it. Sometimes this kind of simplification is not possible for some complex systems. In that case, I can go for the other method where take the gh of j omega, rationalize it and separate the real and imaginary part, equate the imaginary part to 0, find the omega value. Other way is, already this expression is available, phase angle is minus 180 degrees, use trial and error method. By using trial and error method, we can get the solution, that will be the omega PC. Now omega PC is available, this is the first step to find the gain margin. We substitute this omega PC in the magnitude expression. So what is the magnitude expression? We have magnitude is equal to already 10 by omega into square root of 1 plus omega square in square root of 4 plus omega square. In place of omega, you substitute omega PC. Omega PC is root 2. When you substitute, you will be getting the value. That value is nothing but MPC. So MPC will be getting as 1.666.